Welcome back, everybody, to Champions League week number 4 here. I am your host today, joined by my lovely co-caster, Tormix. Tormix, how you doing today? Well, I mean, if we take a look at the rosters here real quick, we'll go ahead and do a real quick pre-show for you here, go over a couple of the teams are taking the pitch tonight. We've got Phoenix versus Lone Star Velocity. Both teams, a little bit underpowered today. Phoenix is a little bit normally underpowered. They haven't actually, unfortunately, won a game yet this season. And Lone Star Velocity will be playing with an emergency sub currently in PC scripts. So they will be playing a little bit under salary here, Tormex. That being said, Phoenix having a little bit of a rough start to this season. So we'll have to see if they can take to the field and win this. This will have to kind of be a must-win scenario for them over Lone Star Velocity. But we'll have to see if they can actually confirm that and if they can actually turn that into a victory there. Anyways, that being said, I will say, chat says that they can't hear you. Oh, that'll do it. Try now to see if they can hear you now.
Shoot, you hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? Let's see. Oh yeah, I can hear
Sweet.
myself.
Okay. I was gonna say that should be better there.
Yes.
Sorry, welcome
Shut
in
up,
there,
forgot to
Tormex.
change
My
the roster
bad.
too.
Scaring you a little
It's all
bit there.
good.
My apologies there. Yep. So we have a couple of different teams here coming out to take the pitch tonight. Tormex, speaking of an undersal Lone Star Velocity, do you think Phoenix has what it takes to take even maybe a wounded animal in Lone Star Velocity here?
They could have a chance, but do I personally feel? No, I think Lone Star might actually take this. Even though I have some beef with Lone Star, but I feel like Lone Star should win this.
Yeah,
Especially
absolutely.
how predictions are right now. It looks like everyone's voting Lone Star. 11,000 channel points for Lone Star, and 1,000 for Phoenix. Which I think
100%.
is
Well,
yeah.
I don't want to give I don't want to give anyone too much hope, but I am one for an underdog story, and we have seen one time and time again an underdog story come true here in Champions League. So, without further ado, I don't want to keep our teams waiting too much longer, as our scheduled time was 7:15, and I am running a little bit behind today. We will go ahead and give them the signal to go ahead and hop on into the pitch, and we will go ahead and get into your first game of the night. This best of 5 being oh so important to either team. Phoenix more so than LSV, but LSV, playing as the wounded animal that we earlier mentioned, is going to be a very difficult beast to defeat here, Tormex. I'm excited to see it for sure.
Same here. Forwards in their corners. That's trying to take control here. Probably gonna pass it in mid. Almost gets the goal, but its charge saves it. Summit's there, tries to control it. A little too powerful touch, but it gets right past back to him. Good little 50, but it's back in their corner. PC scripts is there. Oh, a little awkward. He charges up. Gets a good touch, but it's back down to Zach. Can they continue this? They do, but they just get instantly denied again by Bus. Oh, nice little double commit. It's all good. PC scripts gets back. Tries to control this low boost. Doesn't really get a good 50, but he goes straight to his teammate Zach. And Zach goes up, barely misses, and then Summit just pounds it downfield, which if a Fred misses. How do you think of this goal? Because honestly, Summit just 1v3 their whole team. Like with ease.
I mean, Summit taking it all the way down the field there and finishing it off himself. Phoenix not even really having a chance to sort of respond there. Summit's one of those players that comes out and kind of just controls the field. We've seen it quite a few times in his matches. Charge now trying to take charge as per the name. But Summit's one of those players that can absolutely come out on pretty much any pitch and really manage to make an impact. And we've seen it here in this first match, securing a first blood, which is oh so important when you're going up against a team undersalaried. Phoenix not being the undersalaried team there, LSV is. But now PC scripts their emergency sub, showing him why they may have picked him up as the emergency sub. But Charge off the backboard to Fed, and Summit there to save it away. Tormex, I'm not sure either team has a clear, like, uh, path to victory here. It just looks like a bit of a slugfest, even though Summit breaking past the last defender and getting a little bit of an easy goal there, bringing them up to 2-0. What do you see from this this Phoenix team that they kind of just need to get together here in this first match?
Honestly, they're like really close to each other. They need to spread out a little bit more, get a little better rotations, make sure each other have boosts, but don't just go for a big boost. Collect some small, understand when not to go, and get some fakes in. So I feel like Summit just like plows through them. So then just get some fakes in so Summit can just mess up. And
Well, it
Summit
doesn't.
scores again.
I was gonna say, it doesn't look like Summit's gonna be, messing up anytime soon. Beautiful pass off of the corner of the wall there to Summit himself from PC Scripts, assisted there. Zach really hasn't been very loud playing the quiet role here in the back here, but also the entirety of Team Phoenix, besides for maybe its charge getting his demo there in the back line, have been a little bit quiet as well. I'd love to see Fed and Bus get into the play a little bit more. Does look like they were trying there, but Charge saving them away, hits it towards the center of the field there, and Zach will boom that down the field to Fed. Fed with an easy save off the side. Not sure where this is going, but it does look like a bit of a ping pong fest, one side to the other side. I don't know. Tormex, you think they need to slow it down, take a little more control with their touches, or do they keep playing this boomer ball? Is it because it doesn't seem to be working out for them?
Yeah, I think Phoenix just needs to just slow it down a little, try to control, because they keep just trying to bang it. And all Summit, not Summit, LSV does is just try to take control, just keep control, just keep going. Like, Bus just tries to go there, doesn't use enough boost. Zach misses. PC Scripts were right there. They get a good 50, but it's right back to Summit. Their worst nightmare. Summit messes up with a flick, but gets it over one. Zach misses, and looks like Summit on gold.
Well, at least Bus gets on the board here. He does get his name in shining lights on the Rocket League scoreboard there, as he secures one by name only, really. The credit mostly going to Summit there, as Summit has pretty much scored every single goal here in the game. I believe that's true, but I could be wrong. Let me double check here. Yes, it looks like he has scored every single goal here in the first match. Coming out and having a little bit of an electric showing. Zach flustered a little bit there on the goal line. Yeah, it's hard to play with an undersalaried team, but for Phoenix here, any team seems to be a bit of a challenge for them to kind of get into the match as soon as they are warmed up and ready to go. We've seen them hit some pretty decent plays and chemistry together. That one just off. Credit to Summit there for the beautiful save. Tormex, I'm not seeing much of a difference here. The Phoenix may have a little bit more, pressure, but it does seem like, the side of LSV is just very, very welcoming of that pressure and just allowing them to bang it at the backboard as many times as they need to.
Yeah, honestly, just seeing how they rotate. Phoenix just rotates too close together. Like earlier, I seen that there's two teammates back rotating. They're both in the same like side, same like kind of like section of the map, which they should have been more farther out. No one was trying to support the person that was first man's. All they really have to do is just don't rotate so far back. Just keep some boost by going on some small pads. Oh, like they got good pressure right now. As Bus almost scores that, but PC Scripts is right there. They got good pressure. They just need to learn how to hold it and not keep going so far back.
Well, and one thing I will say is Bus so eager to rotate into the play there that maybe he could have just stayed there for a second longer and getting that corner boost that spawned just as he went away. But, a little rush to get out of the play and get back into it, led to him, being on low boost for the entirety of this last play. Now I'm not saying that's going to have changed the tides of this game fully, but now it's a 2-goal, deficit and 0 seconds on the clock. They may be able to get one for consolatory purposes, but no. Saved away on the goal line, and LSV will let that one drop and take their first game.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. If he scored that, I would have been like, this is Rocket League. A 0-second goal, just a little flashback to how Justin scored that 0-second goal.
Right. No, we'll take a look real quick at the stats before we hop into the next game. both teams coming out here and doing some insane work. 1,500 combined points across, the LSV squad, and it's man, it's coming out to show that that maybe this LSV squad, even with a replacement sub, is still a very strong contender. Uh, didn't realize that Zach went to the Boston RLCS. That's interesting. Did you notice that?
Oh no, I did not notice that. I was more focused on Summit's Aura Farmer tag and then also Bus's SSL tag.
Oh no,
Never the
that's funny.
Boston attendee.
No. I mean, funny enough, I was also there. I got that same exact title. I think they are waiting for you to ready up though, there, Tormex.
Oh my goodness.
So but no, they handed those out for anybody who went to the Boston RLCS this last year, which was a absolute pleasure to be at. Super fun to be down there in Boston and enjoying myself. But we will be going into a game 2 here, where it does look like Phoenix might, even though they're just one game down, might be a bit on the ropes here. But Bus coming out early with a play downfield, not being able to follow it up enough with the boost, but the confidence is something that I like here, Tormex.
Yeah, I like what Bus is doing right now, the good pressure. Honestly, all I feel like is Phoenix is just leaving the pressure too early. They're not having a good enough pressure. Like right there, if someone was more upfield, that was an easy goal because no one was back. I feel like Bus is just doing everything. He's not really letting his team like come up with him. What do you think?
He's definitely trying to get something started here. I will say maybe getting his teammates involved a little bit more would be the play, but it's also looking like Charge and Fed are taking a little bit of a back seat this game, maybe. Charge was doing quite a bit in that game 1 to sort of, early in game 1 to sort of, get his team down the field and at least set them up for a good shooting position. Now I'm seeing him sit back with Fed and let Bus kind of go up and take that role. I don't know if this is something that maybe a strategy that they had cooked up pre-game or not, but we'll see if it kind of works out a little bit better. I will say a lot closer here in the first, couple minutes of play as Fed bangs one. Been quiet all game, but he manages to find his way out here, find his voice, and bang one into the back of the net here early game.
Yeah, that's an insane goal. He seen that, he just slotted it in.
Yeah, good power, good placement. You can't complain, right?
Yeah, you can. Like I was right about to say, at least one thing we can all agree with is that at least they aren't getting down off rip like this. But now they're making LSV be scared. Buses up, brings it to the corner, misses the bump, charges there, tries to get to his teammate. Teammate just barely gets there. But good save by Summit. I feel like right now, then even LSV isn't getting enough pressure now. It's like all the tables have turned. They just use their Uno reverse card, and now most of the power is just in Phoenix. As I say that, is it like Kessler's curse right there? Now all the pressure's on Phoenix.
Yeah, I will say Phoenix has done a really good job in this game of keeping control of the ball. Even though they are hitting it downfield, it does seem like they're looking for their players a little bit more and trying to hit the ball in between them. So the chemistry might be, warming up just a little bit, as that one just slightly off as PC Scripts looks for a save, and it was almost an own goal. I know that maybe we should have trust in PC Scripts there, but that one was a little bit rough. Zach now with a shot, Charge there to save it away, and this is looking like some very solid defense here from Phoenix. Another one from Fed up to the 2 of the other teammates that they've got up there. Wow, I was not expecting to look up and see 2 teammates there, but, whatever works, right, Tormex?
Yeah, whatever works for them. If it works, it works, to be honest. If they get a win, that's good for them, and Bus makes that goal with 2 defenders back. That's genuinely insane. Do you think that was luck or just full-on skill?
Well, I mean, it's just a full-on different team that we're seeing here from Phoenix. They're looking a lot more confident, like we said in the very beginning. They're looking like they have a lot more control. They're kind of their fingers right on the pulse of this game for sure. We see them come right back out and respond in kind. We knew that this was a series that they had to perform well in at the very least, if not go the mile and win it. But we knew it wasn't going to be an easy one for them, as Summit Tries for another one. That's going to be just slightly off. Wow, what a pinch, though. I did think that was going to be completely on. Charge now to try and get it out of their half, and it's going to be a tough one, but he does get the double all the way past Zach, who is the last remaining defender. Def not a Fed with another sneaky little shot. Beautiful power, beautiful placement, and that brings him up 3-0.
Yeah, I don't even know what they're doing right now, but they gotta keep this up. Like, it's just insane how like LSV's like people want LSV to win the most, and they're getting absolutely destroyed in game 2. Let's see if they can keep this up in game 3, because it seems like LSV can make a comeback, but how the game's going right now, maybe not. Maybe it's another caster's curse right there, because it's really close to going in, but no one's there while it's open. It's just crazy. Do you think LSV can come back?
I mean, it's going to be a tall order for any team. At this point, I might even consider, if I was on the side of LSV, maybe talking to my teammates and being like, hey, guys, we might not win this one, but let's think forward to next match, because we do have the lead right now. It will be all tied up, and we will be at a new score line. So it's not like they're really losing here if they lose, but it's definitely going to set them back in their conquest for victory. It's Charge and PC Scripts battling at it head-to-head. Summit now with the control. He'll get it over to the side to Def Not a Fed. Zach now following up. See if Zach can do something. He'll send it towards the net, but Def Not a Fed with the save of his lifetime. Now PC Scripts keeping it in. At Summit, he'll see if he can do something with it, but Bus rejecting that offer. Man, Charge is this whole Phoenix roster actually is just really playing their like their life is on the line. They really understand the gravity of this situation that they're in right now here, Tormex.
Yeah, as game 2 ends, and it doesn't seem like they're going to be able to get a goal, but almost does. But as this game ends, I do want to see what Chet thinks. If Phoenix is going to continue this pressure, or the pressure's just going to crash as we go into the next game.
Well, it's definitely going to be a next game issue for LSV here as Phoenix lets the ball drop and takes this match. We will go ahead and take a look at our stats here. Def Not a Fed racking in 455 on the scoreboard, 382 coming out from Bus, and 256 coming out from Charge. All of them getting a little bit of numbers on the board, but would definitely love to see, a little bit more coming out from Charge here. We did see him come out and put on a pretty good show, but a bit of a clinic here in the first match, but, haven't really seen him here in the second match, as well as LSV here losing their second match after winning pretty dominantly. What do you think they can do to change things up here?
Honestly, just when they see an opening, just go for it. I feel like they're just being way too patient right now. Phoenix is having extremely good pressure, though. I won't lie. I
Phoenix,
wonder if they can keep this up, though. Do you think they will?
I will say Phoenix is, the only thing that they really changed in that game too was how close they played their ball. Definitely important to note that, the hardest, team to deal with is somebody who plays keep away from you, and that's what Phoenix managed to do for pretty much the entire last match. They found their, opening. They got a goal, which might happen again early game, but no, PC Scripts there back to get it in the, into their corner and save it off net. A little bit of a tricky situation, but I think what they're going to need to do here, Phoenix, is they're going to need to just get that early goal, find a way to play keep away, and just hope that Summit or PC Scripts doesn't come online for the side of LSV here.
Yeah, honestly, Summit might need to lock in. Summit might need to turn into Zen. As of right now, looks like Phoenix might be like Nupo when they went against him in the I'm pretty sure Boston Major when Nas absolutely destroyed him. Let's see if they can turn it around, kind of like how that happened.
I'd be curious to see if they can. Early game here, very, very close, both back and forth. Nobody really too eager to go ahead and commit too hard on anything. The most that we've seen was the, LSV sending 2 people there, so it does seem like they're getting a little bit, desperate on the offensive side. Def Not a Fed now looking for one. See if Buzz can get it back down the field. Zach with a banger. Bus getting in the way of it, though. He will pick 86 that one and try and get for a little bit of a counterattack. Charge coming up right behind him and charging in through. Bus just trying to slam through and get a goal there, but it's just not going to be confirmed. He is trying to put his team on his back here, and it is working out very well for him. He is getting a lot of pressure off of it. Would you put Bus in the conversation for maybe an MVP vote here?
Yeah, honestly, seems like Bus is playing insane as Charge just instantly scores right after that. I feel like Charge is right behind Bus, to be honest. Because Charge is playing insane, Bus is also playing insanely good. I don't even
Well,
think LSV can come back.
and the other thing I do want to make sure we highlight is that this is LSV playing with an emergency sub now, so they are a little bit undersalaried here, or at least quite a bit undersalaried here. This is not their normal roster, but even so, going into this, I think even chat thought that this was going to be a pretty easy victory for LSV. Now it's turning out to be a bit of a struggle bus, no pun intended. Now Charge taking that one down the field, leading the charge per se, and Def Not a Fed back in his corner. Shifty as always, trying to make sure that nobody clocks his cover. See if Summit can pass it off to Charge. An unfortunate touch, but it will be a shot at net. PC Scripts now on low boost, trying to force it away. And the rotations from LSV have never really broken down here, Tormex. I will say they've been very solid on their rotations at the very least.
They've been really solid, but they're just wasting boost way too much. Even though they have to try to save their boost, because on defense you really don't need too much boost because you're only defending a net. With three people on total, you probably only need about 50 boost all in total to be good at defense.
No, 100%. And this one, oh my goodness,
Oh,
it does look like
Charge
Charge is able to get there, and he'll secure their second goal in this game. They are fighting for their lives. Def Not a Fed securing a bump, and it does look like Bus was going for one. I don't know if he actually got it there, but everyone getting involved there from the side of Phoenix. That's exactly what we need to see them do to get in this game.
Yeah, I do want to see if they might risk it with a fake or like a Spanish kickoff. Because in this whole series so far, all just normal kickoffs. It's like nothing too special. Like, I want to see if they can add some spice to this series. Because they're playing insane. I want to see if they'll risk their lead right now off of a kickoff just to make it funner or even look cooler. Do you think they'll do that?
I don't know if the kickoff strats are exactly where they need to be, maybe flexing here. I think they're very comfortable with their controlled touches. I'd love to see them get some more infield passing plays going, so instead of just going straight to the corner and trying to hit it mid, maybe, going straight up the wall here and sending it straight out to Charge, like I said. Beautiful infield passing play as they take their way 3-0. It's like they can hear what I'm saying. That's crazy.
It's like we're just telepathically just talking to them, telling them exactly what to do.
I feel like less of a caster and more like a coach right now as I kind of guide, as we kind of guide Phoenix to victory here with our commentary somehow. I think usually the caster's curse is supposed to be a negative thing, but somehow I think we might be helping out Phoenix here somehow. LSV with a little bit of a mountain to climb, 3-0 in a similar position they saw themselves last game. See if they can do anything about it this time. 34 seconds on the clock, and that's going to be pretty much a done deal, but they can try, at least get a, maybe a goal for momentum purposes.
Yeah, they got time, only 20 seconds. They could get kickoff goals, which only take about 6. They can definitely come back if they get a goal like right now, which they desperately
I've seen it before, but only really in RLCS, I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah, especially in these games, people are just not that consistent enough to do that. As Charge messes up his wave dash, but luckily gets control of the ball as he just put this down as he will to secure the win.
Beautifully played from Phoenix there, securing themselves a second game in this match of 5 or best of 5. We will be going on to a game 4 here as Phoenix look to maybe close it out here, but also, LSV looking to battle back. It is going to be a little bit of a difficult position for them, but we'll see what they can do. Man, this point, spread definitely going in the favor of Phoenix. 1,200 combined score as opposed to LSV's 622 there. Little bit of a difficult situation to be in as far as
It looks
LSV
like the
are.
whole
Oh,
LSV team left.
the whole LSV team left. Interesting. Not sure what's going on there, but we will go ahead and throw to a real quick intermission. Um,
Oh, my keyboard.
Not sure what's going on there, but we are going to take a real quick intermission. It does look like the folks over at LSV just need to take a quick minute. I'm not sure what they need though. We will go ahead and load back in a second, but in the
What's
meantime,
up?
Phoenix has come out and shocked us a little bit in games 2 and 3. What are you expecting to happen here in game 4? Do you expect more of the same, or do you expect LSV to kind of, battle back a little bit? Oh, there we go. Coming back into the lobby
Yeah, it
there.
looks like lights. Yeah, it looks like lights out is gonna come in and sub for someone.
Interesting.
Probably to make it more an even Sal. Like, even though Sal doesn't really fully matter, as they
No.
were playing really good in game one, it just seems like they just got too confident and just started like letting off of the gas in game two and three. They just need to relock in here because they can definitely come back.
Yeah, it's going to be a difficult one to come back from. Definitely being 2 games down now is going to be, or being a game down, is definitely a little bit rough. But we will be going ahead and getting in to the match here. Always important to get everybody up and ready before we go ahead and get started. But we will throw us into the game 4 situation. Like I said, being a couple games down, it's going to be very bad for the mental. Not gonna be a great situation for LSV, but bringing in the sub might be a smart choice. We'll see if Lights Out will be able to do something here, as it looks like for some reason I have people labeled 1 and 2 on my screen. What? Never seen that before, but it does.
I have.
That's. Is it showing for you too?
Not for me, but if I look at the stream, yeah. And as you see, it looks like Lights Out subbed out Summit for some reason instead of PC Scripts. Summit was hard carrying game one. Still was doing good game two and three. I
Mm-hmm.
wonder what Lights Out the captain was thinking when he was trying to sub out Summit.
Well, we aren't unfortunately privy to the voice calls that these folks sit in, but maybe there was just an issue with chemistry and people gelling. Lights Out, one of those characters who is one of our captains. If you guys are interested, there is a captain position open here in Champions League, just like that net was. Bus taking advantage of that and sliding one in there. Beautiful shot from him. I think that was just a bit of an accidental touch there. From God, from Zach, I believe, because that's 1, right? Zach is 1, Lights Out is 2, I believe. There we go. Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, it goes based off of the numbers of when you're watching it, and you just click a number and it switches to them. I don't know why it does that, but
Lovely.
even
Yeah, we
yeah,
love this
even
game, don't
Chad's
we?
talking about it. Yeah, gotta love how buggy it is. All the black screens constantly, servers
Oh
going
man,
down.
it's okay. Apparently now it's 1, 2, and 3 that we have on the field, but I
That
can
was weird to
confirm.
say.
I can confirm that this is the LSV roster that is playing on the field right now. Def Not a Fed now, trying to see if they can get something to sneakily down the field. But PC Scripts up in the air. We'll see if they can solidify the goal. But no, Lights Out coming in to save them. Bit of a janitor's play. Coming in after
They
the
can't.
lights are out in the school and cleaning up everything that is, left out for him. Securing a goal for himself early in the game.
But all we have to remember is 1 is PC scripts, 2 is lights out, and 3 is Zach.
It's
All you
okay.
need to do is
Now everybody
stop
else is
6%.
7, 5, 6, 7. Why?
All right,
Oh
it's
man.
switched up on us.
And it switched up on us as soon as we got, a system that was working for us. It switched up on us. It's really just out to get us today. But Zach now trying to get one towards the backboard. That's going to go up to PC Scripts, and that's going to go off the backboard again. Lights Out now trying to get a little bit of a soft touch, but Zach definitely trying to rush back and play some defense. We'll see if 7 plays it to 8, and 8 maybe hates 9 because 7, 8, 9.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing here, man.
there's no 8. There's no 8.
I know,
What
it's
do you
just,
say?
but I can't just say 6 hit it to 5 and 5 hit it to 7, because then we're making a whole who's on first joke. I don't know's on second.
Yeah. So basically, Buzz hits it a 5. That's, I don't even know. It's just crazy right now with the amount of bugs Rocket League has at the moment. But so
Oh, you gotta love
far,
it.
Phoenix is good pressure as Bus almost gets it around lights out, but couldn't get the last touch. Could Fred get it? No. Bus is trying to go back, but doesn't go up in time. Charge gets the save. PC Script tries to look for a demo there, but doesn't fully work out. Not Fed, low boost, trying to see what he can do here for his team. As Charge tries to get it in after that touch, but doesn't get it successful. Zach just sits back, trying to just wait, which is smart. Lights Out tries to get it redirected, but gets beat there. Do you think that they'll have enough time to get another goal? Because as of right now, it seems like there's a lot of pressure on LSV.
Yeah, and the pressure is, pretty warranted, honestly. They were, projected to take this pretty swimmingly, even without, even with the undersal roster here. But now it looks like in game 4, they're, backs against the wall. They're having to play a little bit, closer of a game. We'll see if, this lights out substitution will actually do as they say, bring this game lights out for LSV. It's a tough situation to be in, but if anyone can do it, it's going to be this team. Now Phoenix in the last 30 seconds, still 1-1. That smoke screen making it a very dangerous game to play. Man, I don't see a world in which Phoenix really loses this as Bus finds another one. They just kept up that pressure, and at some point, LSV, the brick wall defense, even bricks can crack, finds them up 2-1.
Yeah. Well, looks like Shadow wants Phoenix to win also, because in chat, looks like Shadow's just rooting for Phoenix to the W Phoenix in the chat. I wonder what Shadow thinks of the game right now, though. I won't lie.
I don't blame him. I love a good underdog story, and we have here, if nothing happens, a beautiful story unfolding. Phoenix stealing away this series, the series that nobody thought they could win, and cementing themselves as a actual contender out on the pitch. Wow, what a game, or what a series. Impressive play from everybody. LSV, unfortunately, dropping the ball in the last few games, and Phoenix stealing the underdog victory there. Not a position that anybody thought that we would be in, but it is a position that we are in now, and I am glad that we get to talk to this Phoenix roster here, Tormix, because they are electric today.
Yeah, I want to know what got them to just lock in so hard after game 1.
It's like
Did they just
somebody
get
insulted their
lost?
mother or something. Like,
Yeah, it's just after game 1, it's like just back to back to back wins. Like, what were they thinking to change up?
it had to be something big, something significant. Any of these teams that are regularly, in the contention for, maybe being ousted in some way in this scene. It's there's a lot of pressure on those teams to perform, and we've seen time and time again that pressure can make diamonds. As we've seen Phoenix coming alive tonight on the pitch. We will be waiting here for, it does look like Phoenix to be joining up on the interview waiting room. But while we wait, Tormix, gonna go ahead and take a look at the week that has been here in week 4. Not that one. That's the wrong one. Love that. Take a look at the the week that has been here in week 4. Any specific matchups that have really surprised you this week?
I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. My team, I'm surprised we got a loss against 1E. I feel like we could have had that in the bag, but I wonder what Lag was doing in that matchup, though. I'm not sur- I'm not surprised with Team Bloom and BDG though. Last game, whatever happened to BDG, they was just not locked in at all during that matchup.
It's a tough situation for pretty much anybody to be in. Big congratulations to every team that's won this week, and good luck to all of the teams who lost this week. Hopefully, you guys will have a better week next week as we get into more games and more fun. Not sure we're getting any interviews here.
Yeah,
Not seeing
seems like
anybody jump in.
yeah, it
Yeah,
seems like chat might be going a little crazy because Nez got 16 points. Meanwhile, Shooty missed the prediction, which sucks little, to be honest.
that's an unfortunate one. No, that's so
Yeah.
sad.
Someone quote Nez with the Bloom losing next week. Mark his words. And the shadow comes right back. SBC lose next week. That's crazy.
Trying to reach out to our producer real quick to see if we are getting interviews here, but I'm not gonna hear back here for a second. So we will go ahead and take a look here at our intermissions, and you guys can see up in the corner there we do have the week that has been for you, so you guys can refer to that if you need to. Otherwise, I'm not sure we're gonna be getting interviews here.
Yeah.
Nobody's responded to me in the production chat, and nobody's responded to me in the actual chat. So,
Seems like Chargers doesn't want to by the Discord, but Bus said that he would. You just want to see if we can interview Bus.
it's all right either way. I just thought that was a new rule that we were instituting, that people had to come in for winners interviews, but I could be wrong. Love this part. Love this part. Yes. GG's Summit. Thank you for stopping by and playing tonight. It was lovely watching you guys get to run around on the pitch and try and make some dreams come true.
Yeah, I mean, I have some beef with LSV because of preseason when they dropped me. I got picked up by Lag, so I have some beef with LSV to be honest.
Oh, it looks like we've got our interviewees here ready to join up. So I'm going to go ahead and join them in. We've got a couple of players here from
Oh,
our winning team, Team Phoenix. Welcome in, folks. Thank you guys for joining us for a couple of minutes of interviews for quick questions after the absolute, uh, masterclass that you guys put on out there. I mean, going down in game one pretty significantly, coming back game two, and really just looking a ton more confident. What was the switch in mentality? What happened for you guys? It looked like a light switch, quite frankly.
Yeah, it was pretty instant. I've been not playing the greatest recently, so I'm just like I put on full ego mode. I'm like, I'm done. I'm not playing great. I'm just gonna put on full ego mode and do what I think's gonna work, and it paid off.
Yeah,
that
was that
seems like it did.
similar situation for you, Fed?
I'd say, there were some technical difficulties. They tried to ice us. Okay, that's what it was. But we didn't let it get to us. We didn't let it get to us.
Oh my.
Well, Torbex, you have a
Yeah.
couple questions there for him.
Honestly, what was y'all's comms like? Were y'all just in game one not calming enough? Then in game two, three, and with four, just calming to the max? Like,
I
what was going
think
on?
for us in game one, it was all serious. Like we were just like calm, calm, calm this, calm that, just paying attention to comms. Games 2 through 4, we were starting to have a little bit of fun with it. We were 0-9 in games, 0-3 in series coming into this game. We're like, what could go wrong? So we're just like, you know what? Let's have fun with this. Let's have fun with our comms, and just enjoy the game. And we enjoyed the game, and we all looked to basically enter flow state almost, and that's kind of the gist.
I
Yeah, I mean,
100% agree. First game we sweat calm, and then there wasn't much after that. It was just laughing at stuff happening.
oh yeah. No, I mean I don't want to rub the insult to injury or anything like that. But you guys did definitely come into this being the clear underdogs. Does that mentality impact you guys? How you guys came into this? What you guys were thinking going into this? And how does that change after winning the underdog story?
I mean, for me, it impacted it, as I said before. It's just like at this point, we haven't done much good, so there's not much worse we can do. So we might as well go out there and have fun with it. And if we do worse, we lose. We're used to that. Or we go out there, we play fun, and we dominate. And it's just like a 50-50 situation, and I'm going to play my cards.
Yeah.
You know what I think this was? I think this was a warning to everyone else. All right. We're on the up and up. They need to watch out. It's our time. All right.
Yeah,
You know
real
what? I like
quick,
it.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Wow,
before
that's huge.
we have to end this soon, because it seems like our 30 minutes is almost up. But since I went against LSV, do you have any tips for LSV to get better, or any other team that might play the same as LSV?
Tips for LSV. Honestly, play faster. They were a little slow, like on their side, like in their corners a little bit. It gave me opportunity just to kind of turn, and also they cut each other off a lot. Like a lot of the times I saw them dribbling down the field, and their one guy would come from like a corner and cut him and take it to wall. There's just a lot of like the miscommunications almost, and just cutting people off and slow to the ball, that type of thing.
Yeah, if Fox is listening to, you can go.
It created a lot of like opportunities for me to turn on the ball and like create opportunities for my team whenever they were like lacking to the play in the later games.
Yeah, if Fox is listening to this, sorry to trying to force your name in this, but it sounds like that's exactly how my teammate Fox does. He just instantly takes the ball, steals boosts a lot, and just goes straight up for the wall. And but he's really mechy. He's good though. Me and him play good. That's just one of his downsides.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, everybody has their downsides, but also, unfortunately, it does seem like we are just about out of time for tonight. Do appreciate the boys from Phoenix for joining us tonight for the interview. It's always a pleasure get inside your guys' head and see what's going on at post game. And thank you guys for spending your time here.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
Absolutely.
It's an honor. We're not used to this whole winning thing, so
Hey,
nice to be on this side, you know.
Just keep it up. Right? Yeah. Just keep it up, guys.
Exactly. Destin on a warning. We'll be here more. I'll tell you that.
Hey, we look forward to it, buddy. Thank you so much. All right. Well, it's always a pleasure to hear from our Phoenix boys, and it's always a pleasure to be here and streaming Rocket League for you guys. But unfortunately, that is it for us tonight. We had a nice full game, or full series of matches tonight, but unfortunately, that is going to be it for us. Tormex, do you want to let the people know where they can find you?
You can find me on YouTube, but real quick, Shooty, what are you talking about? Saying Tormex wouldn't know a rotation if he was inside a washing machine. What do you mean of inside a washing machine, Shooty?
Oh my lord, we got beef brewing in the chats. Real quick, where can they find you?
On YouTube, I have my Twitch on my my description, and my YouTube's I think the exact same. I'm gonna link my Twitch, not my Twitch, my YouTube student connections. My Twitch and my Twitter or X is already linked in the connections. If y'all want to find me there, I don't really stream anymore because my internet is actually just butt. But soon, hopefully, I'll start streaming, recording again, and posting just some content.
100%. If you guys just want to check me out, Uncle Zan, everywhere you get your music, and anywhere that you guys, get videos or anything like that, check me out. Otherwise, thank you guys for joining us for tonight. That will probably be the end of the stream tonight, but we will be back later this week for week 5 of Champions League. Some exciting matchups coming up, so don't go anywhere. Thank you guys, and have a wonderful rest of your night.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to talk to Shooty now. No, let me screenshot this.